Good morning, Greyhounds. My name is Gigi Welp.
And I'm Charlie Hunter, here today subbing in for Rebecca Lee with your CHTV Morning News. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. In some recent national news, yesterday Hunter Biden was indicted on 9 tax fraud charges. This is not Hunter Biden's first encounter with the law, as over the summer he faced multiple federal arms charges.
Hunter managed to escape jail time this summer after striking a plea bargain. However, these recent tax charges could result in up to 17 years of jail time if Hunter Biden is convicted.
To make the story even more interesting, these charges against Hunter Biden are being brought forward while Republicans in Congress are actively pursuing an impeachment inquiry into Joe Biden himself.
Joe Biden's potential impeachment inquiry is due to suspicions about the president's involvement in his son's illegal activities. So far, no evidence has emerged that Joe Biden was involved in the Hunter Biden schemes.
The House is expected to vote on formally authorizing the inquiry next week, so stay tuned.
Before we talk about sports, let's talk about Hanukkah, which started last night. CHTV's own Irina Parikh sat down with Ben Auslander to talk about the Jewish holiday. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Ben Auslander.
And what's Hanukkah?
Hanukkah is the festival of lights in Judaism. It celebrates military victory against the Greeks, alongside celebrating a miracle about finding a jar of oil that had lasted 8 days. My personal favorite part of Hanukkah would probably be playing dreidel with my family and friends.
Our sports team is off today, but here's a few important updates from this week. The Carmel boys wrestling team had a match against Fishers on Wednesday, ending in a 34-28 victory for the Greyhounds.
Fishers led 22-19 with 3 matches to go, but in the end, the Hounds pulled through with a big win for the night.
The boys will travel to Perry Meridian for a match tomorrow, so best of luck to the Hounds.
The Carmel boys swim and dive season is in full swing, with practices in their first match last week.
And with the team being consecutive reigning state champs with multiple national and rural title holders, the Hounds are ready for another winning season.
The Hounds have their second regular season meet tomorrow at Fishers, so good luck to the Hounds.
While on the topic of sports, let's see what Ravi has for us with fantasy football.
Good morning, Greyhounds, and welcome back to Ravi's Rundown. With the fantasy football playoffs approaching, many people, myself included, have secured a playoff spot. Some teams are fighting for a spot this week. Chargers running back Joshua Kelly is a good player to stash in your bench since head coach Brandon Staley announced Eckler and Kelly will be competing for carries. He has a favorable matchup this week against the Denver Broncos, so he's worth the risk. The Green Bay Packers defense also has an easy matchup against the New York Giants. Jaguars wide receiver Parker Washington is another name to keep an eye on, as he scored a touchdown against Cincinnati, and Christian Kirk is out for the season with a groin injury. Moving over to some less traditional sports, CHTV's Cole Dangler talked with Addie Modrell about her experience with horseback riding. Then we'll check in with Lauren and Sophie for our weekend weather. Then over to Selah for our entertainment.
a phase of like you try every sports kind of like thing. So yeah, tried it out, fell in love with it. I think I was around 6 or 7 years old. Probably the first time that I went to semifinals for IEA, because it was just I think I was in 7th grade when it happened, and my coach came up to me, and my mom has it now on recording of my coach telling me that I qualified. So I think that was like a proud moment, like I did something that the older kids always did. So it's a very daunting sport. As you can see, they can be humongous. You fall, and that's part of it. That's how you learn, is falling off. Like, I gotta do that stuff. I'm moving out your way, Ashley. And just when someone says, you just sit there, it feels like everything you do to get to the point you've gotten to is not worth it anymore.
Good morning, Greyhounds, and happy Friday! I'm Wolfangel. And I'm Sophie Parker, and we're back with your CHTV weather update. Only 2 more weeks until winter break. I'm counting down the minutes personally. Today, walking down the trail, it's going to be 55 and cloudy. Tomorrow, on Saturday, you're looking at a slight chance of rain, with lows in the low 40s and a high bumping up to about 60 degrees. This Sunday's going to be cloudy with lows in the low 30s and highs in the 40s. We hope you have a wistful week in Greyhounds. Let's send it back to the studio. Hello, Greyhounds. I'm Selah Kearby, back with your CHTV Entertainment Update. Thanks to Cole and Addie for that package. And if any of you have any special sports you would like to highlight, DM us on Instagram at CHTV Carmel Television. With the incoming cold temperatures, it's sure starting to feel like the holiday season is quickly approaching. If you're stuck on what to do to make the most out of this joyful season, you're in luck because Carmel has many different activities and events celebrating the season. One of the most popular events is the wonderful German market known as the Christkindlmarkt. The market features fabulous German foods, ice skating, and more, with many different booths that feature foods like huge German pretzels, hot apple cider, and some interesting cheese snacks. To learn more, CHTV's Eli interviewed a market chocolatier about what the most popular items are.
So here at the chocolate shop, we sell the most of our little sheep, the little chocolate sheep. We sell a total of 444 of them. And I think one of my favorite things to sell is we have little minions that we sell, and all the kids would get super excited for it.
Sounds like I'll have to try one of those chocolate sheep for myself. Continuing on with our holiday spirit, the Carmel Choirs put on a wonderful first 2 showings of the Holiday Spectacular this week. It's sure amazing to hear all the fabulous songs and watch all their hard work be put on display. In fact, for many of the talented singers, this is their very first Holiday Spectacular here at Carmel. To shine a light on the talent, I sat down with Carmel Choir's Rhapsody member, Abigail, to learn more about her thoughts on her very first spectacular. Tell us how you're feeling about your first big performance.
I'm feeling really excited about Holiday Spec, and I can't wait to sing and dance with my friends on stage. The most memorable part has been making friends and getting to know new people and wearing super fancy dresses. It's been kind of challenging to stay up late with rehearsals and then get home and still have to do homework and study, but I've been trying to make use of my time in school and on the weekends. So.
Thanks, Abby. It sure sounds like it was a night to remember. That's all I have for today's entertainment segment, Carmel. Have a great day and good luck to all of our choirs this weekend. Now, let's send it over for in-studio announcements.
Good morning, Hounds. CHS Intramural 5v5 basketball signups are now open. Team forms are available outside of Mr. Staley's room in E206. More information about intramural basketball can be found on the Carmel High School website and on our Instagram, CHS_intramurals. Now back to the host desk.
Thanks for all those amazing segments. Before we move on to daily announcements, we would like to wish the happiest birthdays to everyone listed on the screen below. Happy birthday, everyone. All 10 Carmel Cyber Patriot teams competing in the AFA National Youth Cyber Defense State Round competition tomorrow, December 9th. This is the nation's largest cyber defense competition that puts high school students in charge of securing virtual networks. Please wish them a good luck.
Anyone who is interested in joining the Disc Golf Club, our first call-out meeting will be Wednesday, December 13th after school in E239. People of all experience levels are welcome. If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Beavers.
The Math Honor Society will be hosting a math review night Wednesday, December 13th, after school in the Multimedia Lab. Students will have the opportunity to go over test review questions, work on challenging math problems, and prepare upcoming ACE exams with peer tutors. Free pizza and snacks will be provided to all attendees. To claim your spot, head on over to tinyurl.com/CarmelMUA.
Attention everyone, the Red Cross Club is taking donations for the Totes for Hope project until December 20th. Please donate disposable, biodegradable, and unscented toiletries to the donation bin in E137 by December 20th. Donations include chapstick, Band-Aids, baby wipes, soap, small packs of tissues, and Q-tips. And that's all we have for your morning announcements, Greyhounds.
Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel at CHTV Carmel Television and follow our Instagram at Carmel TV and send in your pets for the Pet of the Week submissions to our Instagram too.
You can also subscribe to our loyalty program, CHTV Plus. Learn more about this at chtvcarmel.com. This has been Gigi Welp.
And I've been Charlie Hunter. Have a great Friday, Greyhounds.